Hello and welcome back to the Cheltenham Festival. It's the third race already this afternoon, the 250. That's the Ryanair Chase. And let's do the runners. Number 1, Ahoy Senor. Number 2, Banbridge. Number 3, Capo Dano. Number 4, Conflated. Number 5, Envoy Alen. Number 6, Field Door. Number 7, Fugitive. Number 8, Garlaw. Number 9, Hitman. Number 10, Protektorat. And number 11, Stage Star. And at the moment they're going to post. And where we'll go next is to Betfair. And then we'll go back to our Excel spreadsheet and into the third race. And our top selection here is Stage Star. And Stage Star in the betting at the moment is trading at 7. So this would require a stake of £14.29 to return £100. Our second selection is Fugitive. And this at the moment is trading at 23, so that would require a stake of £4.35. Our third selection would be Garlaw. And just remember again, with the over round here, 102.1 should be slightly better than that at this time. But Garlaw trading currently at 29. Would require a stake of £3.45 to return £100. Our fourth selection is Banbridge. Banbridge trading at 5.7 would require a stake of £17.54 to return £100. We've now staked £39.63 and we've got just over £10 still to go. Our fifth selection is Capo Dano. And Capo Dano is currently trading at 10. So that's going to take most of our money up now, and that will leave us with just 37 pence. And this is up to you whether you lay it out or not. But the 37 pence will go on Protektorat. And Protektorat is trading at 12. So that's all the selections done in this race. The first one, Protektorat, will just have 37 pence on at 12. So I'm not going to bother getting the calculator for that one, because that's not going to be much at all. £4 if you're lucky, or a bit less. But the 5 that we have running for us are Capo Dano, Banbridge, Garlaw, Fugitive, and Stage Star. So if one of these 5 was to win, we would then get £100 back. And because we lost the last race today, we're evens on the day, but we're still nearly £52 down overall, so we could do with this winner. And we just got 3 minutes to the off. Don't forget, after racing, I will upload tomorrow's cards and selections. So that will be around 7 o'clock, I would think. And going into our next race quickly, that will be the 3:30, and that will be the Stayers Hurdle. And we've got a non-runner in that one at the moment, but that was a non-runner yesterday. That's Champ. So we'll come back to that after this race. So we've only got a couple of minutes, so we may as well go down to the start with ITV racing.
0.35 Banbridge will be, well, his supporters will be pleased that the Times would suggest it's not as soft as the first 2 days. He's being backed on the exchanges. 2 that are weaker, Conflated, and Lucinda Russell's Ahoy Senor.
The horses here We're struggling to get one to come and look at a fence. Phil Dorr is the only horse that's going to come and have a look at a fence. And Keith Donoghue is in the saddle. Just watching Envoy Allen go to post. He's lively. It's like somebody has set him alight. And Phil Dorr looks very relaxed here. But the rest of them already, just look at the pack. They're already tightly packed.
Phil Dorr, an expensive purchase. Trained by Gordon Elliott still. That's one thing this festival's missing, is a Gordon Elliott winner. He's had 7 placed horses. He keeps hitting the bar. Big 40 minutes for him with chances here. And then, of course, Tiapu in the Paddy Power Stayers hurdle. There is Rachel and Envoy Allen for Henry de Bromhead. AP Banbridge and the ground. It's going to suit him almost, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. And he was very impressive in Kempton, beating Dory, who obviously went and won since. He actually looked to me, he won a Martin Pipe, had the likes of Sir Deschamps and Gallop and Deschamps won the Martin Pipe. And he looked to me in Kempton like he's a horse that will stay really well. It might even be a King George for a horse for next year. So, but tactically, I think it's going to be a very interesting race.
Go on, tell us more about that.
Well, obviously with this, the likes of, I would imagine the Hoy Senior is going to go forward. Stage Star is going to go forward. Protektorat might go forward. So it could come into play the likes of Conflated, even Capadano, horse that won over further here in January. It could become a good test of stamina. It might suit those horses.
The crowd enjoying today. It's competitive, it's open, they're good betting races. We've had a shock, which almost the festival needed this week. And Megan, suddenly the confidence is back. I'll come to you with Skelton and Nichols. First to Mick.
Yeah, just Rachel Blackmore. She's just trying to keep a handle on Envoy Allen. He's getting a little bit lively. It'll be really interesting if they don't get off first time here, because he wants to get on with it.
They went wrong with Quilixios, you'll remember, in the Arkle, seems like weeks ago at the start. I was just going to ask you about Protektorat and Stage Star. Where's your confidence level?
Yeah, high, obviously, after the yard having a winner for Stage Star. Put a line through his last run and he'd be probably even shorter in the market, to be honest with you. What he did in the Paddy Power was remarkable. How he managed to pick himself up and still win so impressively, I don't quite know how. Obviously a festival winner already. Protektorat is very interesting back down in trip. Harry Skelton is certainly going to use that high cruising speed and jumping to his benefit. It is going to be fast and furious, and as the boys are saying, stamina might be where we need to look here.
In the green and gold, Capadano looking to do what Frodon did in 2019. Let's see what happens in the Ryanair. Richard.
So the field breakaway for the Ryanair chase, our feature chase of the day. Stage Star hustled up on the inside of a Hoy Senior. Banbridge is also in a handy position. Protektorat, Garlaw and Hitman towards the outside as they rise at the first, already strung out with towards the backfield door, with Fugitive taking his time as Stage Star has the lead on towards the second. Ahoy Senior in second place, Banbridge on the outside of Protektorat, with Hitman settling into third place. Then Envoy Allen, who's wider out at this stage, just ahead of Conflated, who races in seventh. Then Garlaw, Fugitive, Capadano, and last of all is Field Door. Last of the three in the centre of the racecourse, and they're all over. So Stage Star it is who won that early battle for the lead. In second place races Ahoy Senior. Protektorat is third, Banbridge is fourth. Hitman just a little wider out on the racecourse is in fifth place, and they're a couple of lengths in advance of the next wave, made up of Envoy Allen on the outside of Conflated, and Fugitive is next as they continue this swinging turn. Garlaw has a couple behind. They are Capadano and Field Door. So making the turn back towards home for the first time. And out in the lead, Stage Star has the advantage by just over a length from Ahoy Senior and Protektorat in third place. Banbridge and Hitman are the next two, ahead of Envoy Allen as they reach the first in the home straight. Envoy then over. Garlaw a bit scruffy back in the pack. Conflated heads the second half of the field with Fugitive, Capadano, Garlaw, and last of all is Field Door. Stage Star over the next. Stage Star with the advantage of a length from in second place Ahoy Senior as they now make their way towards the next two up the home straight. Protektorat and Banbridge are disputing third place. Protektorat in the yellow colours. Hitman's towards the outside in the white with the blue cap. Envoy Allen settled in midfield in the red, white and blue of the Cheveley Park stud who've dominated this race in recent years. Then Conflated and Capadano together from Garlaw, Fugitive and Field Door. So making their way towards the next obstacle, and out in the lead Ahoy Senior back alongside Stage Star. They take it together. Good lead by Banbridge over in third place ahead of Protektorat and Hitman, And still this little gap of 2 lengths to Envoy Allen, who is in 6th place, bridging the gap between the front half and the back half of the field. Conflated moves away from the stands in 7th place on the inside of Capodanno, Garlaw in the green, then Field Door and Fugitive at the back of the pack. So the runners now make the left-hand turn that'll carry them towards the final circuit, 10 fences to go, and Stage Star has re-established the lead over Ahoy Senor. Protektorat lobbing along in 3rd place with Banbridge and Hitman still a little wider out on the course. Then Allen, as they take the next plain fence, moving away from the stands, rose in 6th place ahead of Conflated. Capodanno, Garlaw, again a slightly scruffy leap. His jumping hasn't quite cut the mustard to this point, but we still have quite a long way to go as we reach the water jump. Out in the lead, Stage Star, Ahoy Senor in 2nd place, to this point jumping soundly. Protektorat comes next from Banbridge and Hitman. Envoy Allen in 6th, Conflated, Capodanno, Garlaw, Field Door, and Fugitive just being pushed along at the back of the pack. First of the ditches is 8th from the finish, and Stage Star was over it well. A peck from Hitman back in the field, and Fugitive is now beginning to struggle at this point. So Stage Star, the lilac jacket for the owners group, has the lead from Ahoy Senor, Banbridge, Protektorat and Hitman. Envoy Allen has sat in 6th place virtually from flagfall. Conflated comes next ahead of Capodanno. Wider on the course is Garlaw, Field Door, and at this stage Fugitive struggling to keep up. 6 from the finish is the final open ditch. Stage Star and Ahoy Senor from Protektorat, Banbridge, Hitman on the outside of Envoy Allen. They're disputing 5th place. Conflated, Capodanno, Garlaw and Field Door, and still this gap to Fugitive as they climb to 5 from the finish at the top of the hill. Stage Star and Ahoy Senor. Protektorat noses between them. Then Hitman on the outside of Banbridge, who for the first time was pushed along towards the outside of the horses. Envoy Allen races in 6th place towards the inner. Then Conflated, Capodanno, Garlaw and Field Door, and all of these 10 have a reasonable chance now as they prepare to run downhill as they take the 4th last. And over in the lead, Stage Star has the advantage from in 2nd, Ahoy Senor. Protektorat travels strongly in 3rd. Hitman in 4th. Banbridge continues to struggle to hold the spot at the moment because Envoy Allen is being positioned now by Rachel Blackmore into midfield. Conflated is another who is on the improve. Capodanno trying to pick his way through as well. Stage Star, Ahoy Senor, Hitman and Protektorat. Envoy Allen, Conflated coming into the race strongly for the sponsors in the maroon and white colours. Then up the inside, Field Door, Capodanno ridden along. Banbridge with work to do and Garlaw can't go with them. Stage Star still sits pretty out in front. Protektorat, Envoy Allen angles off the leader's heels now to stake a claim. Ahoy Senor, then Conflated, Field Door and Hitman down towards the 2nd last. Harry Cobden asks Stage Star, but Envoy Allen coming strongly for Rachel Blackmore on the right-hand side. Protektorat splits the difference as they head down towards the last. Protektorat in yellow. Envoy Allen now moves through to press for the lead. Conflated is back in 3rd place. The last, a good lead by Protektorat. Better than Envoy Allen, who now is being strongly ridden. And Protektorat putting his head down, has a length in hand. Envoy Allen in 2nd place. Then back in 3rd, Capodanno and Conflated. But another on the board for Harry and Dan Skelton. And one of the big ones. Protektorat won the Ryanair, turned away Envoy Allen. Conflated was 3rd, Capodanno, Stage Star. And behind those, Ahoy Senor, Field Door, Hitman, Banbridge, and Garlaw's been pulled up. Protektorat at 17-2, dropped back in trip. Gives another winner. 4 on the week for Harry and Dan Skelton. Envoy Allen came there with every chance, but was well held at the line. Tune about 4 or 5 lengths. In 3rd place, Conflated has just held on, I think, for that position. Let's watch them over the line. Envoy Allen didn't quite see a stride at the last, wasn't as strong up the hill. And there in 3rd, Conflated. Capodanno in 4th, Stage Star back in 5th. Protektorat benefited a lot by getting a nice trail into that particular contest, and when asked, found plenty up the hill. The right race selected and another right result for Harry and Dan Skelton.
Well, yeah, another result for the Skeltons. At this rate, they'll be beating Willie Mullins. But a good race. Favourite to me never looked like going to win that, Envoy Allen. I know she was sitting about 5th or 6th all the way around, but I thought, it don't look safe sitting there. Stage Star, I thought perhaps might do better than that. Just faded. And yeah, that's returned a Betfair SP of 11. And going back to what I did there, thank God I had 37 pence saved at the end there to go on that. So another not so good race for myself. I hope you back that one out there. And we will be back for the Stayers Hurdle at 3:30. So until then, count your money up.